Hi everyone! So in today's video we're gonna see an easy and fast recipe that doesn't require a lot of ingredients and that both adults and kids really love. Today we're gonna see brownies. So let's go, let's make it! For this recipe we're gonna need 120 grams of dark chocolate, 100 grams of butter, 40 grams of all-purpose flour, 60 grams of granulated sugar and 60 grams of walnuts. For the walnuts you can take also hazelnuts if you'd like, or any kind of nuts really, and you can put the amount you want. And I forgot, but you have also 2 eggs to have 100 grams. So now that we have our ingredients, we're gonna melt the chocolates and the butter with the bain-marie. So we're gonna boil the water and the steam is going to melt the chocolate and the butter. So we add both ingredients and we just let the steam do its work. So now that both ingredients melted, it's really shiny and you should have this texture. So now that it's melted, we're gonna remove from the heat and we're gonna let it cool down. It's way too hot right now to be able to use it. So in the meantime, we're going to prepare the mixture of the eggs and sugar together, and we're gonna whisk that until it doubles in size and become really white. So we put together the eggs and the sugar into our stand-up mixer with the whisk, and we're gonna whisk for at least 7 minutes, but you're gonna see you need to have the right texture. In the meantime, we can preheat our oven at 320 degrees Fahrenheit, and we don't forget to check out our mixture from time to time. See, the texture is already changing, and now you should have this texture after 7 minutes. If you don't, just keep a little bit, but you should have really white mixture and it should have this texture that you see on the screen. So now we check our mixture of chocolate and butter to see if it's cooled down properly. It should be under 45 degrees Celsius or 113 Fahrenheit. It's all good, so we can now use the chocolate and butter and add that to our previous mixture. We're gonna do that in 3 times. So we add 1/3, we whisk, we add another third, we whisk, etc. So now our dough has the chocolate and the butter incorporated. It's not that fluffy anymore because by adding the chocolate and the butter you remove some air, but you can see you still have some air though. You can take your spatula and just take the dough that is on the side of the bowl and put everything at the center. After that we're gonna sift the flour and we're going to add this in 2 or 3 times to the dough so that you don't remove that much air. Be gentle with it, like take your spatula from the center to the sides and always from the bottom to the top. A good technique is to take the bowl with one hand, the spatula with the other, and the hand that is taking the bowl will just circle around and do some circle with the bowl. While the spatula is mixing the dough. Finally, we add the last touch, we will add the nuts. So I myself took the liberty to not cut the nuts. I like that you have big chunks for the crunchiness, but you can do whatever you want. If you prefer smaller pieces of nuts, you can just cut them out. So now we're going to spray our baking pan with some oil or some butter, and we add our dough. The next step is to just flatten the dough so that it's uniform everywhere. And we can now bake it for 25 minutes at 320 Fahrenheit or 160 Celsius. Now it's well cooked, so we can let it cool down for a bit before removing it from the dish. So I'm going to cut it into 9 even parts, so that it's the size of a snack for a kid or an adult. So as you can see, the brownies is pretty thin. I think it's perfect for kids, but if you'd like to have more thickness, you can just change the dish to have something smaller so that you'll have more thickness. You can see the nuts here, it gives some crunchiness. So it's time to taste, guys. Good chocolate taste. And you have the whole nuts that I really love into it. It gives some crunchiness. I like the fact that it's not too thick because it can be really dry otherwise. You can add some cream if you'd like, chantilly, vanilla cream, to give a nice soft touch and remove the dryness. But yeah, it's really good. So I hope you enjoyed this fast and easy recipe. Let me know if you try it, what you think in the comments, or tag me on Instagram, and I will see you on my next video.